Right.
The run game last year, they were 14th in the league, and Tony Pollard had his lowest yards per carry. Now, we all sort of knew this was going to be an issue heading into the season, didn't we? I mean, we talked about, all right, in the absence of Ezekiel Elliott, who do you have there that can, be a guy up front that can help and open up some of those holes for Tony Pollard? And you didn't. In fact, we're seeing that in the fact that they're letting Tony Pollard test the market as well as Rico Dowdle. It reminds me a little bit of the meme, guys, of Will Smith walking in the living room and looking around and there's no one there. I'm told that they are very interested in Jonathon Brooks. Who wouldn't be? The Texas running back. They pick at 56. He would be an interesting round 2 guy for them.
The Cowboys tend to go with the risk pick with the second round. Whether it be behavioral, right, or injury, the Bruce Carters, the Sean Lees of the world. Hey, with the off-field situation with Randy Gregory, Sam Williams, suspect things, Jalen Smith. So, yeah, when you hearing stuff like that from Jane Slater, she right on the money with it, man. Kelvin Joseph, Boss Man Fat, all of those risk picks normally be in the second round. So if she threw that out there, somebody done told her something. So y'all pay attention to that. And the whole fiasco with Tony Pollard, hey, he said that he's willing to take less money. When he said that, man, Stephen Jones is sold unless another team just go give him a deal that he can't refuse. And some teams got long money like that. But looking at Tony Pollard last year, could be holding a lot of reservations to a lot of things. Outside of that, the Cowboys, from what I heard, the other news is that they haven't spoken to Dak Prescott yet. You can't wait around with that. No. If you want to make movements in this free agency, you got to have money. So that's the other side of it. And signing a Carl Davis on this team, we just signed him. For those who out there that didn't know, he just signed today or what have you. There's a re-sign, right? So the Cowboys, we got to do a little bit more.
Walking in the living room and looking around and there's no one there. I'm told that they are very interested in Jonathon Brooks. Who wouldn't be? The Texas running back. They pick at 56. He would be an interesting round 2 guy for them. There's also a number of free agents out there. This running backs market is not what it used to be. You've got guys like Derrick Henry, DeAndre Swift, Saquon Barkley. And so I anticipate that there's going to be a mix of a draft running back as well as possibly a veteran running back. But we'll just have to see how all these numbers. And again, it goes back to Dak. You figure out his contract situation and you'll know what sort of money you have to go shopping.
Yeah, you got to figure out Dak Prescott once again. And the whole Jonathon thing, I'm not dogging him. I think that if you go get him, the Cowboys doctors done already did the surgery on him or going to do the surgery. You guys can update me on that so we can be accurate with it. It's going to be a steal if you get him. And we've seen running backs to get hurt and then go into the league, and then they are phenomenal. I think Chubb was one of them, right? Willie McGahee, was it him? Yeah, he was another one of those guys that got hurt in college, and then all of a sudden you look around and you say, man, that dude balling out on the pros. And I think Adrian Peterson to a degree, but it wasn't a lower body injury. But neither here nor there. There are plenty of healthy running backs that you can go out there and grab instead. But, the Cowboys, they do these type of risk picks in the draft, especially that's their philosophy. When you have a philosophy, you stick to it. Like not paying premium players high money in the free agency. That's a philosophy, a principle that they stay true to, and they're going to do that. And that's not something that they're going to change. And who to tell them, they're going to look at it and say, hey, 12-5, 12-5, 12-5, man, we doing it the right way. We the Joneses, baby. We're not finna change up anything for you all. And that's how things go, ladies and gentlemen. Should the Cowboys figure it out with Dak Prescott on the front end of the free agency? I would say yes, but a lot of people is looking at it like, oh, hell no, man. Let's not touch Dak Prescott contract. Let's go into the latter part of this year and let's see what we can do by doing it organically, a tanking situation and not bring in no one because they have lost all faith in Dak Prescott and they want to ride out this particular year and see what they can get next year we're starting all the way over. That's the philosophy and the rationale of most Cowboy fans right now. I would say this: the peanut gallery will be the peanut gallery, right? They're gonna throw peanuts and they're gonna be mad about everything. So you can't change a person's mind on that. So we're gonna have to figure it out. If we do decide not to make big moves in the free agency, just expect this team to still be a 10 or 11 win team. I think we can still win that. And look at Dak Prescott numbers to be same as what he did last year or even better. I don't foresee Dak Prescott doing worse numbers, especially going into a system and a scheme with Mike McCarthy calling the plays again. Another year, it's going to be good numbers. But not to make it about Dak Prescott, we need to figure out and focus and get this running back game together. Post me your thoughts on who we should go out there and draft. And outside of, I know the popular name so far when we talk about running backs, been Derrick Henry, also been Saquon Barkley. Name me some running backs that we should go out there and get outside of those two. And on top of that, let me know how you really feel about Tony Pollard. I don't mind Tony Pollard just as long as you bring in someone else to match up with him. That's my thoughts on everything. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Let's go. Let's get it. Salute. Peace.